So I can remember working at my other job and thinking, well, you know what? I really, one of my goals is to be able to hit $1,000 a day. How did I get to the point from where I started selling part-time to where I am today? Here's the sixth thing where I think I've been able, it's helped me to be able to get to $1,000 a day is I've learned to really trust the Amazon rank. And for those of you who are new, maybe this is your first fourth quarter, I encourage you when you find an item that's ranked well and the margin is good going into the fourth quarter, and especially if it's a toy, buy as many as you can. Here's the seventh reason why I think I've been able to get to that $1,000 a day rule is I've learned to play by the Amazon rules. I know that we all know, different sellers who at various times have been kicked off, and a lot of times they're kicked off for stupid reasons. And so, but what I've tried to do as much as possible is I've tried to play by Amazon rules because I want to make this a long-term business. I want to try to do to the best of my ability what they're asking me to do. Here's my eighth thing that's helped me again to be able to sell $1,000 a day is I have a full-time employee. So there's a student who lived with us when we were house parents, and he knew that I was starting the business, and he asked me if he's in college. He asked me if he could take a semester off to help me get my business going. All right, here's the ninth reason. I invested money in the right tools from the beginning. There are good tools and there are crappy tools, and they make a difference. So right from the beginning, I knew that I had money in the bank, and I knew that I was going to have to invest in good tools in order to make the business run. So I bought a MacBook. I got the Dymo label printer. I bought 4 good Uline tape guns, the solid metal ones. I knew that I was going to have to spend money in order to make money. And I was willing to invest in whatever tools that were needed. All right, here's the 10th thing. I've reached out to other successful sellers, and I've formed close relationships. I wish that I could print out and share with you the number of private messages that I've gone through with different sellers on Facebook. I've reached out, even just this past week. If I were to show you all of my private messages on Facebook with various sellers, and I've asked them questions, and hopefully I've been able to give them some value back, with the questions that they've asked me. I've been able to reach out to them, and they've helped me be able to bring my business to the level that it's at right now. Without them, without the messages, without the time that they sacrifice, there's no way I would be where I am. All right, here are my 4 bonus ones. I went to the CES conference. What I brought back from the conference was I could talk to other people and they understand what I do. All right, here's the 12th thing. I went to Greg Purdy's local meetup. Just gave me energy again to come back and to really take action and put stuff in practice that I learned there. So I encourage you, like Chris says, if there's not a local meetup in your area, create one. The energy and the ideas that you'll get from each other will help move your business forward. I know it's helped me move my business forward. All right, here's the bonus number 13. As I had friends and family who believe in what I'm doing, which is kind of cool. So I have a brother who's done well for himself. He has his own business. He's seen what I'm doing, and he's like, Andy, look, take my money because it's just sitting in the bank, earning 2% interest. Take my money and make it work. But so he's super supportive. I have a friend, same kind of situation. He has a capital. He sees what I'm doing and he believes in it. And so he's just, he's been willing to loan me money, temporary short-term loans, because we all know that cash flow, right, is the issue at times. All right. Here's my 14th reason, and then I'm done, is I have an extremely supportive wife, right? And I know you guys all know my pain of moving product in and out. If you have a warehouse, that's great. I move product in and out of my house, but my wife has been my biggest supporter, and she's been right behind me telling me I can do it, and she's been very patient. very kind with all the cardboard, all the tape, and all the mess. And there's no way I could get to that $1,000 a day if she wasn't supporting me.